To look into some aspects of the future, we do not need projections by supercomputers. Much of the next millennium can be seen in how we care for our children today. Tomorrow's world may be influenced by science and technology, but more than anything, it is already taking shape in the bodies and minds of our children. From the very beginning, we try to look after ourselves. But in our search for solutions for the body's illnesses, we can lose sight of something more important, looking after our minds. The gradual emergence of mental illness or disease can happen quite quietly, at home, at work, and when we play, wherever we live in the world. It's not something you just fix when symptoms appear. Mental health is a need throughout everyone's life journey. Governments and international support agencies, global corporate businesses and major charities are waking up to the scale of the problem and recognize that something needs to be done quickly. Media or storytelling is where we can begin. In the midst of this global concern is the media. In some ways, it is part of the problem, adding to the collective trauma by incessantly bringing to our attention disasters and crises and painfully reopening old wounds. But the media is also a vital tool to use in developing solutions to these challenges. Television, film, radio, and the internet enable us to have an unprecedented reach to global communities. We need to bring the medical science, research, and prevention knowledge into a unique relationship with media storytelling expertise.
Our series is based on the idea that you learned to feel the way you do. If you want to feel better, you have to learn a new way of doing things. Now, if you're depressed, this series may be especially helpful. But you don't have to be depressed to benefit from it. Everyone has room for a little more joy in life. I'd like to point out that this series is not designed to treat any serious emotional disorder and should not be used in place of therapy or counseling when they are indicated. If you feel severely depressed, or if you've considered hurting yourself, contact a professional now for help. For those who do try our program, I'd like to suggest something that will increase the chances that it makes you feel better. Do it with a friend. Checking your progress every day with another person makes a program like this one more effective. It also makes it more fun. Here's what you and your friend can expect. Every day for the next 2 weeks, we'll show you ways to better the way you feel. Every night there'll be a homework assignment for you to do. Just watching this series isn't enough. If you really want to make yourself feel better, you have to do something to make it happen.
Unachangia vipi katika malezi ya watoto wako?
Kuchangia.
Mbali na kifedha, ile kununua chakula, kuhakikisha na
Okay, katika mila zetu na desturi zetu na dini pia ni mwanamume ndiye atafute. Kwa hivyo mimi na provide chakula, nina provide school fees, nina provide mambo ya school health, mambo ya health pia nina provide. Nina provide basic needs zao zote. Kwa hivyo I'm responsible for that family.
Kwa maoni yako kama mtoto, ni vipi wazazi wako wanakuonyesha mapenzi kama mtoto?
Anaonyesha sawa tu.
Kwa kufanya nini?
Kwa kuniambia kama usishikane na mambo ya kiuni, maana yatakuletea madhara kama HIV AIDS, gonorrhea. Sasa hata sipendi kunini na wanaume.
hawapendi uhusiano
Ah.
kwa sababu wazazi wanakwambia.
Ah.
Na hivyo ndivyo wewe unaona ndio mzazi anakuonyesha mapenzi kwako. Na una mawasiliano ya wazi na wazazi wako?
Si sana lakini.
Kwa nini?
Naogopa. Nikiwaambia pengine ataniweza kunipiga. Sasa siwezi kuwaambia hivyo sana.
Unamwambia kidogo tu. Baba mama mkali?
Wote wakali. Lakini baba ndiye sana.
Mkali, yeah. Ni mkali kwa wasichana ama ni mkali kwa wavulana? Ni mkali kwa wote?
Ni mkali kwa wote. Maana akinini atapiga. Na hivyo na boss sitaki. Ukimwambia sana tu ataanza kukasirika, alafu kama kupigwa utapigwa. Sasa mimi hata wasinini. Simwambii. Wana muacha tu.
Die jongen lol is gewoon te maken. Dan ik in een nattigheid of iets kan binnen als ze beginnen om te tak. In een deel te tak, in lekker te tak. Zie je wat er een deel komt?
Pagamiza. Yan dang wadidan. Yara, yala sali mo khuluni. Didan.
Alam nito ni mensen siya van Europa, mam.
Holland.
Holland. Tak spelen baie belangrike rol in die jong mense se lewe.
Can I ask you something? Why do you use this?
A lolly for a tolly. A tolly for a lolly.
We use to refuse. Mam. Sleeping.
Kijk, die drugs kan die op uw stuit maken. But you know, this stuff is gonna kill you, no? So why don't you just cut your pulse or shoot yourself? Why do you tuck?
Nou, het is wel langer lief.
Wat zullen zo?
Ik zou maar liever daar, maar mij dood tak.
We tak.
Als je dan ik zou maar dood.
Ik het heel eerste part.
We tak to de party.
Heb jij in mijn telefoon gekeken?
Voor wat post je zo'n foto van jezelf?
Het is hartstikke privé, daar heb jij niks mee te maken.
Zolang tot jij in het huis woont...
Weet je niks beters.
Je doet je maar wat anders aan.
Het is zo achterlijk!
Darling? Oh, wat doe jij hier? Hey. Wat is?
Mijn vader vermoordt me.
Voor wat?
Ik mocht eigenlijk de stad niet in.
Is niet zo fijn, hè? Allee, ik breng je wel even. Hm? Allee, zo.
Those people, they look like...
It can't be.
It is, Ben. Let's go. Ben, let's go.
They can come here.
Ben, let's go. Ben, let's go, Ben.
Kezia has the ball. She breaks through. She dribbles past both defenders and unleashes a scathing shot and goal! Kezia has scored! This young girl is beautiful, glamorous and amazing on and off the pitch.
Tina. Tina. Tina.
Niache.
Tina.
Niache.
Nini Tina? Nini ba Tina? Tina nini? Niambie tu nini?
Kezia, hisi kawaida yako. Unanitreat vizuri saa zingine unanitreat vibaya. Una expect saa hizi nikwambie?
Niambie tu Tina, kwani nini?
Siwezi nikakwambia. Niache tu.
Good evening, welcome to Fist to Five. My name is Julie Gishuru. Thank you very much for joining us. So what is Fist to Five? It's very simple. Fist to Five is a concept of actually going through a process of mediation where you speak, you share thoughts, you dialogue. Fist to Five is a tool that's used through that dialogue to actually ascertain where different members of the group are in terms of a suggestion or a comment that has been made. So if you agree with a statement, you put your hand up and you do a 5. If you disagree with a statement, you clench your fist and you do the fist. If you agree but very slightly, that is a 1. If you agree, a little bit more amenable to that suggestion, that is a 2. If you're completely in the middle, you'll do a 3. And if you're in serious agreement, but you have 1 or 2 concerns, you're on a 4. Again, if you're in full agreement, you are on a 5. And we're going to be asking several questions over the next 3 weeks to the new group that we have, who I'm going to introduce in a moment, and we'll be using the Fist to Five concept. You can use it in your life as well, with your family, with your friends, to understand what people think about different issues. It is very helpful. So welcome to the show. So I want to thank you all for sharing, everybody who got to share their story on this show. It's not been an easy show, has it? It's not easy to listen to these things, is it? But this is what we have to do to move this country forward. So next week, Fist to Five is discussing what actually are the underlying issues that drove the responses that we have heard people experienced in post-election Kenya. And of course, the final show, we're looking at what is the way forward. It's been a pleasure to have you with us. It's not an easy ride, but it's important to go through it. I'm Julie Gishuru. We'll see you next week. Thank you.